Howdy folks, Craigster Senior Hot Nuts Diecast. Well, we're about ready to kick off the old VW Drag Bus Bout, and boy, we've got some good looking VWs coming your way. Here's a couple from my collection, hanging out on the wall, pardon my dust. These are all stock, obviously still on card. Got a few more examples back in here. There you can see a couple of good examples down in there. We got a bunch of examples right over here. We're fixing to run all of these heavyweight bad units off. The VW Drag Bus Bout is about to begin. Hang out with old Craigster, would you? And the current track temperature right at 80 degrees. A little balmy and humid down here in Florida today. And just a reminder of the current track record set by Keith Flipiak back on 4/18/25. That was in the Lightning Strike Twice modified group. It was 09 Ford F-150 1.445. And for the record, we'll see who has today's fastest pass, and if one of them can beat that track record. Here we go. All right, we're going to get into it here. Now this is going to be a timed event. Since we only have 12 entries, we're going to go The first round will be the top 8 will move on, and then the next round the top 4 will move on, and we'll go into the finals. It'll be pretty short because we don't have a whole lot of entries, but what we do have right here is milestone racing in lane 1 and flips racing in lane 2. We're going to swap lanes and we'll record the fastest time. Okay, we've swapped lanes. We got flip now over there in lane 1 and milestone in lane 2. Let's see it. Good runs. Okay, so there you have that. So far there, Flip holding down the fastest pass, 1.462. See if he can improve or if anybody else can beat it. All right, next up in lane 1 we have Rabid Badger Racing, and over here in lane 2 we have Elevation Diecast Racing. See what kind of times these guys lay down. Alright, we've swapped lanes now. We've got Elevation Diecast over there in lane 1, Rabid Badger Racing in lane 2. See if they can improve. Yes, indeed. Okay, next up we have in the blocks Dutch Clutch Racing over here in lane 1 and Uncle Elvis in lane 2. See what kind of time these fellas can put down. Okay, not too shabby. Okay, we've swapped lanes now. Uncle Elvis over there in lane 1, Dutch Clutch in lane 2. Let's see if they can improve. Yes, indeed. Nice times. All right, next up, we've got over in lane 1, Raw Sun God Racing. And in lane 2, we have Abnormal Speed. Let's see what kind of speed they can do. Swap lanes. Okay, we've swapped lanes. Now we got Abby Normal over there in lane 1, Raw Sun God in lane 2. See if they can improve. All right, real interested to see how this one turns out. Lane 1, Hot Nuts Diecast Racing in that hippie mod van, surf van, and Voxer Racing. That's super aerodynamic VW Drag Bus. 1.4720519. We'll swap. Okay, we swapped lanes. Got Voxer now over in lane 1, Hot Nuts in lane 2. Yes, sir. All right, the last two in round 1. Got Dog Squab Racing over there in lane 1, and Mark Rochelle over here in lane 2. Good race. All right, we've swapped lanes. Now we got Mark over there in lane 1 and Dog Squab in lane 2. Let's see if they can improve. Over there in lane 1 we've got Dutch Clutch, and then in lane 2 we have Milestone. This is going to be the Elite 8. We're going to whittle it down to the final 4. See what these guys can do. Alright, we've swapped lanes. Milestone now over in lane 1. And Dutch Clutch in lane 2. See if they can improve. Good runs. Okay, next up over here in lane 1 we have Abnormal Speed and Rabid Badger in lane 2. See what kind of times they can put down in round 2. Okay, we've swapped lanes. Now we got Abnormal Speed over here in lane 2 and Rabid Badger Racing in lane 1. Okay, next up in the blocks, we've got Mark Rochelle over there in lane 1 versus Voxer in lane 2. Oh, sounded good. 7.3 and 9.6. All right, we've swapped lanes. Now we've got Mark over here in lane 2 and John Voxer over there in lane 1. Let's see if they can improve. Okay, this is the last 2 entries of round 2, the Elite 8, whittling it on down to the final 4. After these 2, we've got Uncle Elvis in lane 1 and Flip in lane 2. Is the current fast pass. And improves on that mark even with a 1.460. Flip showing everybody who's fast. Taking that fast pass once again. Great job. Alright, we swapped lanes. We got Flip over there in lane 1 and Uncle Elvis in lane 2. So either one can improve. Flip making it official. Backing it up with another 1.460. Outstanding. And by the way, here's a look at this awesome trophy. Comes with that car on top. You can swap it out for your own if you happen to be the winner. Alright, we're down to the final 4. Up first we've got in lane 1, Flips Racing, that current track qualifying fast speed of 1.460. And over there in lane 2 we've got Milestone Racing in that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle livery. I love that. Awesome. Let's see who's going to move on to the finals. Good race. Wow. 4.55 to a 4.64. Great runs, guys. And once again, Flip shattering his own fastest pass with that 1.455. Phenomenal. Okay, let's see if either one of these guys can improve. I don't know if Flip can get much faster. At least you're going to try it though. And 6.3 to a 7.0. Okay, next up we've got over there in lane 1, Uncle Elvis in the Playboy bus and Voxer Racing and that super sleek unit there in lane 2. Let's see which one's quicker. Good run. All right, we've swapped lanes. Voxer over in lane 1, Uncle Elvis in lane 2. 6.8 and 7.9. All right, well, we know who the final is. It's going to be Flip and Voxer. But in the meantime, let's see who is going to take third. We got Uncle Elvis over here in lane 1 and Milestone Racing in lane 2. Alright, we swapped lanes. Milestone now in lane 1, laying down that 1.475 is the time to beat if Uncle Elvis wants to take third. And that's going to do it. Milestone sealing the deal with a 1.464. Congratulations. Alright folks, here we are. VW Drag Bus Bout Finals. We have in lane 1, Flips Racing, Keith Filipiak. And over in lane 2, we've got Voxer Racing, John. Let's see what they'll do. A 5.9 to a 6.8. We'll swap. Alright, we've swapped lanes. We got Voxer now over there in lane 1 and Flip in lane 2. Laying down that 1.459. And sealing the deal with a 1.457 to a 6.9. Congratulations, Flip. Great job. Oh, and just because we can't get enough racing, we're going to throw this little bonus race in here. Here's the actual trophy VW bus that's going home with the winner on top of the trophy. And then David Adams sent this Navy SEALs commemorative edition along. We'll see how they run. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Alright, swap lanes. See if the Navy SEALs can do any better. There you have it. Alright folks, well there you have it. I appreciate y'all hanging out, checking out the whole race here. It was an exciting event. First one of these drag bus events that I've seen. So maybe we can do this again next year. Congratulations to Keith Filipiak, first place. John with Voxer Racing, second place. Jason Miles, Milestone Racing. And Ryan with Uncle Elvis Racing, fourth place. He's going to be taking home the hardware with this one, adding it to his Hot Nuts trophy collection. Didn't quite set the track record, but came pretty close. Not bad for a VW bus. So that's it for now, folks. Appreciate y'all hanging out. For now, Craigster Sr. checking out.